family up.
One of the franchise's strongest couples is reportedly officially divorced, according to rumors circulating around Atlanta's love and hip-hop streets. Mendeecees Harris and Yandy Smith are divorcing each other, and the explanation is as convoluted as it gets. According to production-related sources, the drama began when Jessica arrived at Yandy's residence crying and disclosed that for months, Robin had been meeting Mendeecees in secret. After being discovered in possession of dubious text messages and hotel receipts, Robin, who was only 22 years old, allegedly told Jessica everything. Jessica was so upset that she addressed Yandy right away, feeling ashamed and heartbroken.
This is all me. And the reason why I did this is because when I said that is
Down on a woman who literally is already choking herself to death.
According to insiders, Yandy was taken by surprise. Robin had attended dinners with their family in their house. She was stunned to learn that Mendeecees was secretly seeing a young woman she trusted, much less her friend's niece.
So Yandy's like, it's kind of loser.
The depth of the treachery was too much to overlook. Sources claim that Mendeecees did not refute it when being immediately confronted. Even if he claimed to have acknowledged the affair and called it an error, the harm had already been done.
I have the message. It looked
But
like
she was
you
like,
were the
she
one that
grabbed me.
hit her.
No, she grabbed me and was like, yo,
I hit her up.
She grabbed me and she was like, yo, you still married? You still married? She
I
still
told her.
You told her that it was complicated.
Yeah.
Never say it
Hold
ain't
on.
complicated, because it ain't complicated. It's perfect. Don't ever do that again. I don't give a what she do or what you do. She stand by you, you stand by her.
It is said that Yandy decided to dissolve the marriage that evening. Legal professionals were referred to as papers. She is not turning around. With fans and cast members in disbelief by the affair, the rumors have taken over Atlanta.
World, keep looking for a reason to break my family up. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it.
And some claim to have noticed the warning indications. Mendeecees' decision to end his marriage for someone so young and connected to the family astounds others. Robin has stopped using social media. According to reports, Jessica feels embarrassed and has temporarily halted filming. Yandy is concentrating on her children and finding her serenity in the interim. Regarding Mendeecees, he has made no public remarks, but has hinted that he is working to improve the streets while addressing issues behind the scenes, are phoning it already. Yandy is finished, and have faith that this will go down in history when love and hip-hop cameras pick it up next season. Atlanta was scheduled to have a calm evening. After putting the children to bed, Yandy lit a candle in the living room and was in the middle of answering emails when the door was knocked on, shattering the peace. When she opened it, Jessica's face was swollen from sobbing, and it was too late for casual visits. Hands shaking and makeup smeared. Without having to ask, Yandy drew her inside right away, causing anxiety to rise as Jessica fell onto the closest chair and began to gasp for air. Jessica was broken, not just crying. Her high-end sweatshirt dangled from one shoulder. Her entire body shuddered after dropping her purse at her feet. "I didn't know where," Yandy said, crouching in front of her, waiting for news that no one wants to hear, somewhere else to go. Jessica was able to speak, her voice breaking under the weight of her admission. Yandy encouraged her to talk by nodding. Jessica peered directly into her eyes before turning away in embarrassment. "It's Robin," she whispered. "It's my niece." Yandy blinked, perplexed. She had a few encounters with Robin. "You're just old enough to drink, sweetheart," continually accompanying industry mixers and photo shoots in an attempt to establish herself, Atlanta's competitive entertainment industry. "What if Robin?" Yandy asked, trying to stop herself from speaking, but it was too late to change her mind. She has been seeing a married older person. Once more, her voice broke. "Mendeecees is here." Yandy remained silent like a curtain, staring at Jessica while the words slowly made their way into her head, one after the other, each one more agonizing than the last. The final through tears, Jessica continued to describe how she had discovered that Robin had been acting suspiciously, returning home at strange hours, being secretive, and dressing as though she was going to the red carpet, when, in reality, she was merely meeting friends. Jessica didn't give it much thought at first. Even though it was nasty, she thought her niece was seeing a promoter or a rapper. However, Jessica mistakenly took Robin's phone 2 days ago, believing it to be hers. The screen was unlocked, and her entire world changed after 2 texts. Although Mendeecees' name wasn't displayed on the screen, it was painfully clear from the messages and contact photo. "You know I can't be seen with you like that. It's too risky," one letter said. "AT. Different tonight, same spot, no talking after." Jessica scanned through more images, voicemails, and deleted calls that were preserved in her private folder before one Yandy fell back on the couch in shock as she saw a fuzzy mirror selfie of Robin in a hotel bathroom with a unique tattoo in. The background, the same tattoo Jessica had noticed on Mendeecees' shoulder in an earlier Instagram picture. Her eyes glistened with the start of a breakdown, but her face revealed nothing else. "I swear I didn't know. I would never let this happen if I had even suspected it," Jessica said as she reached for her hand and started crying again. Yandy got up and moved in the direction of the window. Her back was to Jessica. She spoke softly, yet firmly. "I recall Jessica wiping her face for several months. It was only when I caught her that she told me. She claimed that although she first didn't know he was married, she persisted after learning of his marital status." Yandy remained silent for a long time. The painted silence was dense. She muttered, "I invited that girl into my home." Jessica gave a nod. Heartbroken, "I apologize." Yandy turned slowly around. "That's your niece, so you never need to apologize. For her? You didn't turn on me." Jessica sat silently for another 30 minutes as Yandy took it all in. When she eventually left, Yandy simply stood in the hallway and stared at the closed door without crying or becoming angry. Memories started to flash back to her in vivid clarity, including Robin's courteous smile at the dinner table. Mendeecees sweeping by, she glanced at her in the kitchen, something she didn't give much thought to at the time. The betrayal's weight was too much to bear. Later that evening, Mendeecees returned home as usual. He put his keys down, walked in, and greeted Yandy as usual, but she didn't return the greeting. With her arms crossed and her face unreadable, she stood in the center of the living room. "What's wrong?" he questioned her. She had one question for him. "Did you share a bed with Robin?" The air changed suddenly. His visage twitched. His hands stopped in mid-stride. He didn't respond immediately. The only response she required was that silence. Yandy didn't shout. She simply stared at him and stated, "You brought her into my life. You stood in my face every day and lied, without throwing anything. And you don't respect this family or me for a little attention from someone half your age." He made an effort to clarify, saying it wasn't serious and that it was error, but each new word. Sources claim that Yandy didn't say anything further. She just turned around, entered their bedroom, and started packing a bag. By 9 a.m. the following morning, her attorney was on the phone. By lunchtime, papers had been drafted. Within days, Atlanta's streets were bustling. The love and hip-hop world was quickly inundated with rumors. A few cast members claimed to have seen Robin acting too at ease near Mendeecees at recent occurrences. Another said she saw them leave in the same car once, but she didn't give it much thought at the time. Another said she observed them conversing in a corner for too long at a private party 2 weeks prior. The ensemble was astonished by the announcement, according to production insiders, but not everyone was shocked because men have always had a weakness. According to an anonymous source, Yandy supported him through her. Jessica has reportedly become quiet in the interim. Robin has deleted her social media accounts because she feels ashamed and avoids filming. Additionally, Yandy has been spotted about the city appearing serene, peaceful, and child-focused. One thing was certain despite the constant rumors: the marriage had ended, and viewers already knew that this scandal would blow everything up when the new season premiered.